Guys, let's talk about how we unlock some of the grindier trophies in Black Ops 7. The first is This Is My Rifle, which requires unlocking specific camos, Dripped Out, which requires unlocking specific badges, and Scientific Breakthrough, which requires researching augments. Along the way to unlocking those trophies, you're also going to unlock these 3 trophies. Dynasty for prestiging yourself, Master of Arms for prestiging a weapon, and Aplenty for killing 10,000 zombies. Okay, we're going to work on these 3 all at the same time, but let's start with the setup for This Is My Rifle first. So this one's all about camos. If you spent many years grinding camos, then you can skip this section and go straight to Scientific Breakthrough. Okay, let's go to Career, then Challenges, then click Camos. Click any of the weapons once you're in there, and this is the camo you need to unlock to get the achievement, at least in Zombies mode. You can get the achievement by unlocking the equivalent camo in any of multiplayer, co-op, or Zombies. I unlocked it in Zombies, so that's what I'm going to talk about, but the methods and strats are the same across any of those other methods. So the key thing to do here is to look at the requirements to unlock that camo on the weapon you're looking at, in this case an assault rifle. So obviously one requirement is that we need to unlock the camo before it, the gold one. But additionally, we need to unlock gold camos on all of the assault rifles in that class, not just the one we're trying to get the Bloodstone camo for. This requirement is the same for all the weapon classes. If you want to unlock Bloodstone, Moonstone, or Arclight on a particular weapon, then you're going to have to unlock the gold version on all of the weapons in that weapon class. This means that you need to decide what weapon class you want to spend your time grinding those camos on. As we said, assault rifles have 6 in that class, SMGs also have 6, shotguns have 3, but the weapon class I chose to do was LMGs, primarily because they only have 2 weapons in that class. Which means in order for me to unlock Bloodstone on 1 LMG, I need to unlock gold on 2 LMGs. Now for Dripped Out, it's exactly the same deal except for badges. If you go look at your Mastery badges, it's going to tell you that in order to unlock Diamond, which is required for the trophy/achievement, you are going to need to max out the Mastery on all of the weapons in a particular class. So again, assault rifles have 6 weapons in that class. You will need to max Mastery on all of those to achieve Diamond. Or LMGs only have 2 in that class, and you need to max Mastery on all of those to achieve Diamond. I chose to do LMGs both for camos and badges. You'll need to decide what weapons you want to use for these camos and for these badges, and you'll want to stick with them for a relatively long grind. Once you've decided on the weapon class you're going to use, it's time to assign them to a loadout. Again, you probably want to stick with this weapon for the long haul so that you can grind these camos and these badges out. So putting it in a loadout helps with that. Okay, it's almost time to go kill some zombies, but not yet. We've still got our augments to set up. This is important. Scientific Breakthrough wants us to equip a second minor augment on each of a Perk, ammo mod, and a field upgrade. So in my case, I researched Juggernog in the perk section, and Napalm Burst in the ammo mod section, and Frenzied Guard in the field upgrade section. You can only research one at a time, so you're going to pick one that you think is useful. You're going to make sure it's got a green tick next to it, which means you're researching it, and then you're going to go kill some zombies and start progressing towards all of This Is My Rifle for the camos, Dripped Out for the diamond badges, and Scientific Breakthrough for the augment research. So yes, let's go kill many thousands of zombies. I did a lot of survival mode on the farm for this, and usually either exfilled or died at around 20-25, something like that. Let's talk a little bit about XP though. The camos and the badges are generally just based around number of kills. It doesn't matter how you kill them. But Scientific Breakthrough is based on XP. So this means it does matter a little bit how you kill the zombies. For example, let's say you're going to kill 30 zombies. If you kill those 30 zombies 5 at a time, you'll earn 6 slaughter medals, which will net you 30 additional XP over and above the XP for killing the zombies. But if you kill all 30 of those zombies rapidly in one group, you will earn 100 XP in addition to the XP for killing the zombies. So medals matter. Kill your zombies in interesting, extravagant, and numerous ways, because this will generate you medals. In addition, I used a lot of double XP tokens, both level and weapon, not because I specifically thought this would help with augments, but because I needed it anyway, and it did seem to speed up my augment research. So in any case, after a good handful of hours and many thousands of dead zombies later, you will unlock the camo for This Is My Rifle, and the diamond badges for Dripped Out, And when you finally reached 100% research on your third augment, you're going to come into Equip Augments and fill that last minor augment slot, which is currently empty, with a second minor augment, and you'll unlock the Scientific Breakthrough trophy/achievement. Now, as we said at the start of the video, you're going to unlock a few other trophies on the way to those first 3 trophies. New Dynasty and Master at Arms involve you reaching a high enough level in either yourself or your weapon that you can optionally choose to prestige. My strong advice here is just to be very careful when you choose to do that prestige, because when you do, it's going to reset either yourself or your weapon back to level 1, and you may temporarily lock yourself out of any number of field upgrades or weapon mods or something that you feel like you needed to use. Just because you can doesn't necessarily mean you should. And that's it, guys. That's how you can efficiently manage the grind for camos, badges, and augments. Hope that helps, and I'll catch you in the next one.